Hi friends! Thanks for tuning in. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment below, and take a moment to subscribe to our channel. Rivercrest is a small rural community in the Interlake region of Manitoba, known for its quiet setting and close connection to agriculture. Like many communities in this part of the province, Rivercrest is not a large urban center, but rather a local area made up of farms, open land, and scattered homes. The population is small, with residents spread out across the countryside rather than concentrated in a dense town site. This gives Rivercrest a peaceful, low-density feel that reflects the broader character of rural Manitoba. The history of Rivercrest is tied to the wider settlement of Manitoba in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. As railways expanded and land became available for farming, settlers from Europe and Eastern Canada moved into the region. They established farms, built small communities, and developed the agricultural base that still defines the area today. These early settlers faced harsh conditions, including long winters and isolation, but over time they created stable farming communities that continue to operate across the Interlake region. Agriculture remains the backbone of life in Rivercrest. The surrounding land is used for a mix of grain farming and livestock production, depending on the specific conditions of the area. Fields stretch across the landscape, changing with the seasons, from planting in the spring to harvest in late summer and early autumn. This cycle shapes daily life, as well as the local economy, and it is a defining feature of the region's identity. Rivercrest's location within the Interlake region places it between Lake Manitoba and Lake Winnipeg, two of the province's largest bodies of water. While the community itself is inland, these lakes influence the surrounding environment, contributing to the region's climate and natural features. The landscape is generally flat, typical of the Canadian prairies, with wide open skies and long sightlines that stretch for kilometers. This openness is one of the defining visual characteristics of the area. Community life in Rivercrest tends to revolve around nearby towns and regional centers, where residents access services such as schools, healthcare, and shopping. Smaller communities like this often rely on a network of surrounding areas rather than having all services located in one place. This creates a pattern of movement between communities, linking Rivercrest to the broader region while still maintaining its rural character. Although Rivercrest itself is quiet, the surrounding region has a history that includes important developments in Manitoba's growth. The expansion of agriculture, the arrival of rail transport, and the establishment of rural municipalities all played a role in shaping how communities like this developed. Over time, improvements in transportation and technology have made it easier for residents to stay connected, even while living in more remote settings. Seasonal changes are especially noticeable in Rivercrest. Summers bring long daylight hours and active farmland, while winters are marked by snow, cold temperatures, and a slower pace of life. Spring and autumn act as transitional periods, with planting and harvest defining much of the activity. These seasonal rhythms are central to life in rural Manitoba, influencing everything from work schedules to community events. For visitors, Rivercrest offers a glimpse into a quieter side of Canada, where the landscape and lifestyle are shaped by agriculture and open space. It is not a destination built around tourism, but rather a place that reflects the everyday realities of rural living. The simplicity of the setting, combined with its connection to Manitoba's agricultural history, makes it an interesting stop for those looking to understand the region beyond its cities. Despite its small size, Rivercrest is part of a much larger provincial and national story. Manitoba's rural communities have long played a key role in supporting the country's food production and resource economy. Areas like this contribute to the stability and sustainability of agriculture in Canada, even if they remain largely out of the spotlight compared to larger urban centers. Thanks for watching.